Dan. So, someone clicked these and updated last night, he asked, sitting on the master chair of his living room, with all their head down, his men standing in the row and trembling, their palms sweaty, and they refused to look at the man, their eyes held terror and trembling. Jason stood there beside Jesper, who was staring at the scene, interested. While his eyes stayed blank, he felt slight disturbance in the environment beside him. He craned his neck and saw another familiar figure, Mia. Her hand stayed on the railing as she looked down. Jason pinched eyes and downturned mouth, pale complexion, and look at her furrowed eyebrows. Someone has audacity to click these and update. Am I that easily approachable? He growled at his man who has been with him the previous night. Boss. You can't be recognized. I don't think. It's a P problem. Dan. Did you hear that, Chris? He slowly turned towards the man, who stood at the side. A man approached me and took my pic and updated it. I became a source of income to a clown for it's no problem. Jesper pressed his lips to avoid escape of any sound, but laugh echoed in the silent room, making their hearts shudder as the man hurriedly pulled out his gun in the next moment and aimed on that specific person. Jason's eyes widened as he looked at the scene, at the man who immediately fell on his knees to plead for mercy with the act. Dan, even if I emptied the gun on you at this moment, you do know that there won't be a problem, right? Evilness lingering in his eyes as his sharp gaze stayed on the man. Jesper approached him hurriedly and stood in front of the gun. Aiden's cold eyes moved towards his in urgency. Dan, your every pore is supposed to be nothing but loyal to me, even if you have to die for it. Hack it and die, I don't care. He pointed the gun on his head, which was bent down, his trembling body, hands helplessly clenched over his bent knees as he prayed in his heart helplessly. Dan, stop. His brows only frowned in displeasure as he heard his voice accompanied by his footsteps. Dan pulled the slide back and released it to the chamber, loading the gun. Dan, you do remember how much I own you, right? Jason. Jesper's sparkling eyes staring at them. He could only shake his head in disappointment as he looked at his right